Welcome to and welcome back to HBCU, the show, the podcast. I'm one of the co-hosts, Good Rising Good People, Bobby K here, and my fellow co-host.
Hashim the Dream, you already know what it is. And our
Yes.
lovely editor looking through his glasses, trying to find something.
See through the bullshit.
Wally not well, y'all. What's popping? My fault. Let me get my life together.
And we have a very special guest, as you can see here, especially for me personally. If you want to introduce yourself, this is my god sister, Shanasia. Say hello to the people.
Hi, people.
Hello there.
I'm Shanasia.
What made you want to join us on the show?
Well, like I was telling you, I want a podcast of my own, so I took the opportunity to be guest.
Tell us your podcast for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell us your podcast. Like, what's it about? The name, so we can shout you out.
Basically, I haven't honestly started yet. Me and my friend, we just be recording. We haven't really posted anything yet. We're two moms. So basically, like at nighttime when the kids are asleep, we have this thing that we call Mother Hour. And, we just drink, unwind, chill, talk about a little bit of everything. Life, men, goals, relationships, life period, parenting, a little bit of everything.
Okay. So, fellas, before we get into the topic, is there any advice you would give Shanasia in her journey to becoming a podcaster? Because we've been doing this for 3 years now, so I think we have a little.
Yes, I have some experience to give you.
Yeah. So, is there anything y'all can give her? Any advice, Hashim?
Don't be afraid to post and try to be consistent. That's what I got. I think those are key points, right? Am I tripping?
Okay.
Yeah, I would say so. Definitely consistency. Keep digging into yourself, especially if you're going to be co-hosting with your homegirl, into finding topics that not just trendy topics, but topics that you have something to say about. As you want to be able to have something that could connect with people, so that they can continue to watch or listen to you.
Yeah.
I don't know if Wale has anything because he's our editor, and so.
I would say use social media in every way you can as an advantage. So consistency, talk about your niche topics as well as trendy to get that traction that people, and also because it's trendy for a reason. Everyone will most likely have an opinion on it. You guys especially. So capitalize on that. Is this going to be YouTube or Spotify only? What kind of podcast are you doing?
YouTube and Spotify, yes.
Okay, definitely capitalize from long form videos, short form videos, in between videos, thumbnails.
What do you think is better?
Just do both. It's not really a better. Do both, and obviously use thumbnails because thumbnails, they're annoying, but they help you. It's
very important.
That eye.
Like Wale said, both is very important because when Hashim first started, we was just doing YouTube for like the first 10, 15 episodes. If y'all want to look back and check those, before we decided, you know what, we should probably do this audio podcast shit too. That would be a nice addition, and that kind of I think helped some way as well as adding Wale to the show. So, we can tell you some other stuff, but we'll get into that off camera. But let's get into this topic though that I wanted to discuss. Obviously, as we're recording this, it's the end of the year. By the time you see this, probably will be 2024. If it is, Happy New Year. But we wanted to review 2023. You know what I'm saying? Another year. And just kind of go into, how everyone's year was, their favorite moments, anything that stood out to them personally, and kind of just have a conversation about it. So who wants to start?
I think our special guest should go first, actually. You know what?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the best moment for me, since the year is about to be up, Kanye West just posted back on Instagram. Did y'all see that?
I didn't.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, he did.
I don't follow.
And that's probably the best for me so far to sum this year up. What is
there a reason why that was like one of your favorite moments?
I love Kanye, and I just hate the fact that they be doing my boy how they be doing him. He got a lot.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is a statement I didn't think I'd hear in a long time, especially in 2023.
I
Kanye. That's a foreign
honestly,
concept to
you'd be
me.
surprised how many people are very much strong advocates.
Yes, I've been love Kanye though. I love Kanye before all his madness now that he has going on. I've been love Kanye. So that's why I just feel like I was a little happy to see him post. Like, okay, he back.
So
Dropping some new music.
does his antics and things he says and does that deter you or make it hard to like still be supportive of his, or is it one of
Mm,
those things that you kind of like stick to like his music and
I was
then
about to say, I try to honestly just make it about the music. With me, I feel like celebrities are regular people. They're
Mhm.
entitled to their opinion, just like we are in the regular world. So I try to keep it strictly just about music, and I try not to get too much into the politics of it.
You sound just like Hashim. Hashim said the same
No,
thing a few episodes
it's
ago. Did
it's
you
not
not?
hard to separate the artist from what they do in their personal life.
Exactly, like that's their
That's
personal business. I don't, I try to
That
keep
does not. I don't think that applies to everybody, though. It's a case by case thing because if what they do
what's
or say in real life bleeds into their music or
yeah,
bleeds
but
into
what
like their identity, I don't know
but
how. It's hard to separate that.
you,
Mhm.
you gotta stop listening to their past music because Kanye's saying some wild shit stuff now.
No, I'm just choosing not to listen to his current shit. Is
The music's keep going. This is not the topic today.
I feel you. I feel you. Okay, Wale.
For me, my best top two, I would say, is actually top three. One, cruise to the Bahamas. That was really fun.
Mm, mm.
Met a lot of great people. When I went with some friends on the cruise, the first night the DJ was a little
Going crazy.
subpar, but when he played some Afro beat, some good stuff, we showed our stuff. He was like, "Oh, okay, we got people on this cruise with some season." The next following nights, every time we walked in, he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta act right." He started playing some good stuff, and he got better and better. So, and funny moments like a taxi driver giving us his keys and say, "Oh, I'll be right back." Like he literally gave us his keys, walked off, saying, "All right, wait here, I'll be right back." And we're thinking it's a setup, but he came back, and that was funny.
A
Number
taxi
two,
driver gave y'all his keys.
yep, he said, he said, "You see that right there?" He was like, "Yeah, that's my cab. Take this." Literally, he just gave it to us and just walked off. Number two, me and my pops, we built another pool and had some pool events, brought people over. So that was very fun. Spent time with my pops building it. Always loved building stuff with him. So that was great. And number three, getting promoted at my job. I'm not an engineer anymore right now, for now, but better pay, better bonus, and more a different opportunity, get me out of my comfort zone. So it's definitely, I want to say, uh, pull of the arm by God, giving me signs saying you can do things outside your comfort zone. So yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, a lot of things you did this year, man.
Boy was busy and booked. I see you, brother. All
Indeed.
right.
Where did you go
Jeez.
in the Bahamas?
Huh?
What cruise did you go on? Where did you go?
Royal Caribbean.
Oh, I've been on that one. You
Oh,
went to Coco Cay?
Yes.
No, I'm dying to get back there. Oh my God.
Go back. Go
It's
back.
I have to. That slide thing they didn't have that when I went there. It was
the
just
slide thing.
the
What are you talking
island.
about?
What?
Yeah, they had slides. Yeah.
Yes, it's Slide City now.
Did you
Hashim,
go
you
this
I,
year?
Jamaican.
When
Did
did you
you know
go?
about this?
I ain't never been on a cruise, bro.
Oh, me neither.
Oh yeah, my first one was on the Royal Caribbean. I went to the Bahamas.
That was my first one too.
And it's a good experience.
Hmm.
They did a good job. I'll give them that.
Definitely. And I would
Actually,
say,
technically, I have been on a cruise, but not like a cruise trip. It was just a cruise for a couple hours in Jamaica. Does that count, or is it y'all talking about
no,
a
it
cruise
doesn't
trip?
count. You need
Okay.
to.
No, a cruise is like when you go to multiple destinations. It's a
Hmm.
trip.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be on the same. Okay, it's cool.
Nah,
Yeah, and my
It's cool.
advice,
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
my
I was
here's
advice
what
just
to
just
Bobby and
look.
Hashim on a cruise, go. I think mine was at max 3 days. So we left Friday, come back Sunday.
3 days.
It's a good way to judge if cruises are for you, because some people have
Hmm.
seasickness or whatnot. But if it's
Yeah,
for
oh,
you, them 3 days is not gonna. They're gonna be like, "Yo, I wish I could stay here like for another day or two."
that's how I
So
was. And you don't
yeah,
even know you're on the water.
Exactly.
That was the good part about it, because that's all I was worried about. Like, wait, we're gonna be rocking side to side the whole ride?
Exactly.
But no, it's literally smooth sailing. You don't even know you're in the water.
Lakers win the in-season tournament.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
is that's destined to be, honestly. It's like if it wasn't obvious from the beginning of the season, it should have
Y'all
been
been
obvious.
trashed ever since that tournament, so I don't know how.
Hey, we got chip. We got chip.
It's not a chip. It's a okay. Go ahead, because
We
you
got
get
chip.
about to be tight.
Got a banner. We got a banner, right? All right. Yeah, move to Florida. You know, that's nice. Nice weather. New York, not the weather's not even bad right now. It's kind of hot. Not
It's
gonna
like
lie.
50 degrees the
Warm.
past few days.
Yeah. Whole week I was there. It was warm. Yeah, that's it, man. That's not.
Birthday.
Oh yeah. Oh, Japan. I went to Japan.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
tripping.
how you forget Japan?
That's what I'm like, bro. What?
It feels so long ago, bro. It feels
Man,
so
let me
long.
snatch up that experience from your belt, bro, because
Oh,
you clearly don't want it.
You gonna take my memories?
Yeah.
Away? Yeah, that was a nice trip. Went with a few friends, experienced the Japanese culture. And went on like excursions, hikes, saw temples, shrines. Heard a lot of Japanese, obviously.
Do you know how to speak a little Japanese?
Hi.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That was disappointing.
That's yes. What you I asked you a question.
That
I asked you a question. That's yes. I mean, yes.
was
Konnichiwa.
okay.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, there we go.
But
Let him cook.
I literally answered his question
In
in
the
Japanese.
eye.
So Hashim, you just not gonna mention like the whole like birthday dinner you had? That's
Oh
not.
yeah, birthday dinner. That was really good to see everybody that came out. Respect it. Everybody that couldn't make it, still respect it. But yeah, since I don't remember that much, can't really talk on it. So
Why can't you remember it, sir?
I was force-fed drinks. Yep.
Force fed? Oh, I don't think that's the story that I would tell from an onlooker. I don't know about that one, Chief. All right,
Force-fed.
I feel you though.
Yeah. What about you, Bobby? Man of the hour. How many concerts you go to this year?
Surprisingly, I only went to 2. I wasn't as much of a concert goer as I usually am.
Oh wait. I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm sorry. Hey, one of my other most involved, Bobby, actually going to 3 different places for his birthday. He had a great birthday. Went to 3 different places. We got finessed into a club that was also pretty good. And yeah, all right, I'm good. Go ahead,
Hot
Bobby.
as shit, but it was very fun. Facts. Yes, we went to 3 different spots, and all of them had their own vibe. I'll put it like that.
Yep.
But it was good vibes though, for sure. Thank you for bringing that up.
Mhm.
But only 2 concerts. I saw Tiwa Savage, Nigerian Afrobeats artist, if you know, you know, as well as Georgia Smith at the Apollo. Georgia. Also speaking of the Apollo, I saw my first Black opera live screening. I saw it was The Life and Times of Malcolm X, I believe it was called. It was in the Apollo Theater. They filmed it live at the Met. If you know the Met Museum, we watched it, me and my girl, at the Apollo. It was an amazing experience. Long as hell, like 3-4 hours, but it was worth it though. And also went to Atlanta prior to my birthday for anniversary. That was really dope. It was my first time there in the ATL. You know what I'm saying? Hot Atlanta. I know someone's gonna hate me saying that, but I don't care.
Throw bike.
Go bike. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? On phoning. But yeah.
What? What's that mean?
I don't know. I always be mocking Southern slang because it's always funny. They just like slur and everything feels like an abbreviation when they speak. So, you know, they probably be judging how we talk to. So it is what it is. But I would say those are probably the moments that stand out the most this year.
I was gonna say, what moment out of 2023 did you hate the most? And it could be anything that happened in the world. Doesn't have to happen to you. I already have one. I can go first if you guys want. Them rich people that went in that submarine that was not qualified or certified by anybody.
I forgot that was this year. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, it's been a long year.
Yeah.
It was like before. It was like in May or June that happened.
I
I
think
think
so.
in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
These fools
Uh,
went on the submarine with a video game controller as the operating system. Brother in Christ.
you should got up off. You could keep the money. I'm not going on that.
Bro,
Once I
they
see the
paid to
captain
go on that, bro.
once I see the captain bring out a video game, it wasn't even a PS4 or Xbox, it's a Logitech. Come on.
Hey, listen, all I'm gonna say is, hey, rip in peace to all the victims in that situation. But like, you notice it wasn't it wasn't none of these on here.
Yes.
I'm just saying it wasn't nobody on there that looked like that. I'm just putting it out there. Just saying.
Yeah. That's the moment I hate the most out of 2023, just of sheer stupidity. But anybody else, something like that? Anybody else want to go?
I mean, mine's kind of dark. If I don't know if y'all
She mentioned the submarine and people dying in it. So go ahead, by all means.
I don't know. Last time Bobby said something is gonna be dark.
No, go
I
for
didn't.
it. If
no,
it's
no,
bad,
it's
I
no,
will
but
just
it's serious. I'm not. It's not like it's.
go ahead.
Obviously the ongoing situation with Palestine and Israel.
Oh,
Uh, we've haven't really spoken on it because it's like, those type of things is very touchy. Obviously, um, I know I'm free Palestine, personally, and just seeing it's more so not just the deaths that's been happening and the bombing and everything, but it's also been the coverage of it and the lack of like historical context of the people who are the victims of everything that's happening, and how the country has basically been backing everything that's been going on over there as well. It's just really shown or re-emphasized, I should say, the worst aspects of like society and how people's like mentality is with different ideologies and trying to frame things in a way that makes it look the way it's not. And that's the shit that's really fucks with me, especially when there's so many children and women that are being killed in this and innocent victims who have nothing to do with anything. So yeah, that the Congo, like all the atrocity stuff like that, very depressing to constantly be reading and looking into that. But if
Yeah,
y'all want to say something a little lighter, feel free.
Nah,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say though. So yeah,
hmm.
because that felt like I can agree with what you're saying.
Mm.
Oh, that's you going with too as your hated moment.
Yeah, that's my worst hated moment of this year. Yes.
Hmm. For me, I knew once social media was all back and forth with it, I had to tell myself to do a lot of reading before I even got to say, oh yeah, free Palestine or whatever, because I don't want to go into it blind. I don't know what's going. This came out of nowhere. Before it was the whole Ukraine versus Russia thing. The next, this came out of nowhere. I'm like, what is going on?
The sad part is it's out of nowhere to us because a lot of us aren't privy to a lot of
Yeah,
international
exactly.
shit.
It's
This
the
ain't
fact
new
that
though. This has been happening for decades though, for real.
Yes, and social media
but
chooses now to talk about. Oh, Hashim, go ahead.
yeah, I'm agreeing with you. It's that social media and the news are reporting now. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
Bobby said, it could have been going on, or it's been going on for years. But
Mhm.
since we're not, as the United States, not involved in it, you're not hearing anything about it. So yeah, keep going, Bobby. Sorry.
yeah, but that's not my hate. It's a sad, and I wish wasn't a thing. But I say my most hated moment of 2023. I think just reminders that COVID happened because I
Mhm.
learned that my cousin, one of my baby cousins, she's in college. It's
Mhm.
the first year. I'm like, hold up now. Last I seen her, she was like a sophomore or a junior, and that was back in 2020. So it's a great thing she's in college. I'm like, it was very nice. It was really great to hear. But damn, man, I really feel like COVID robbed us of like a year and a half of important shit.
Yeah, I say 2 years of life got robbed.
Yeah,
At least. And we don't even know the effects of it. I've said this before, off camera, offline, but we don't know the effects of 2020 until like way down the line, especially with kids who's had to go to school, like through webcams and how it's gonna affect their social life, all that type of stuff. Not to mention people's healths in general who had COVID and that type of thing. So
I had a baby during COVID.
you did.
what?
How
Oh,
was
you
that
did, you
process? Like,
did, you did.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Hope it all went
in
well.
the middle of a pandemic with the mask on. I gave
Oh,
birth.
how was that experience?
yeah, I feel like that'd been scary.
Honestly, it was very different because we have to be tested prior to giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
We have to have those ventilators on throughout birth and everything. You're basically in a room by yourself, isolated, just you and your baby. Yeah, because they don't want, they're newborn.
I
So
get, yeah,
in
it
the
makes sense,
maternity
but
room, it's
damn,
not like when you give birth, you share a room with someone. Some
Right.
people. Other people, you don't. So there's no one in the room with you, just you and your baby. The nurses come in very rarely. They just come in to check on you, make sure you're eating, the baby's eating. They don't come in as much as they would regularly when it's not COVID.
was
Was
that your first baby?
No, it's my second. I have
Oh,
an
okay.
8-year-old. So that's how I know the difference from when I had
Mm.
my son to when I had my daughter.
I was about to say, because that must
out
have
the
been a
king?
horrifying experience if it was your first child.
Yeah, no, that's why I said thank God it wasn't, because
Mm-hmm.
it's you go to doctor's appointments by yourself because your significant other cannot come with you. So that takes the whole experience from you. God forbid they get COVID, they cannot be in the labor room with you. Like, it's a lot up in the air throughout your whole pregnancy, and then you don't want to catch COVID, so you're extra cautious.
Yeah.
So
You,
it's a
you
lot.
see, that's why I said it's the aftermath of COVID. I mean, I have another two hated moment. Is the long story short of it? Oh, welcome back, Hashim.
Yeah. More power
Yeah,
to you, sis. For because I know the intrusive thoughts and everything during that time
Yes,
must have
it's
been
very scary.
crazy. So I'm glad, blessings that baby was fine. But Wale, what you were saying?
Number two is a bit of a situationship earlier this year, and when things go well, they go well. But it's a reminder that you don't know someone until you really get to know them in various different kinds of situations. So, and for some people, it hits you like a hurricane out of nowhere, or in me and Bobby's case, an RKO out of nowhere. And it was
Mm-hmm.
bittersweet, but at the same time, I'm still alive. I'm healthy. It was a learning experience. I can grow from it.
I will to add to that. Naj, do you have Twitter or do you use Twitter?
Yes.
Okay, so you might have seen this, Wale. I know you don't have Twitter. Hashim, I know you have Twitter, and I know you probably seen this. The gender war that has continuously been going on and has reached epic proportions this year has gotten out of fucking control.
It's beyond out of fucking control.
It's
Elaborate, please.
so
yeah, I mean,
so Hashim, you tell me if I'm lying. But you see so often it's like it's been going on for a few years now, but this year specifically, I don't know what was in the water, but every other tweet I swear on the timeline, depending on who you follow, is dudes complaining about women with this, that, and the third. Oh, don't mess with girls, she do this, that. Women complaining about dudes. And I'm like, just looking at all of this and like, yo, y'all are making the decisions on who you're dating, who you're entertaining, who
Based on
you
the
talking
internet.
to. And it's like there's no like sense of like accountability or self-reflection in none of these conversations. It's just a bunch of threads of everybody talking shit depending on the experiences they had, which could be valid, but the generalization is crazy, bro. It got out of control this year. Go ahead.
well,
My brother in arms, Bobby. Facts have not been said. I mean, like just like more factor of facts have not been said, but I cannot say this enough. I'm gonna say this for the last time too.
Here we go.
there we go.
You know, y'all know what I'm about to say. guys, or I should say, I don't want to call some of y'all men. Fuck that. Stop dating bitches, date women. I gals, I'm not gonna call y'all ladies and women. Stop dating niggas, date men. And a female podcaster said it so she put it so eloquently in short. You say you don't trust men. No, you don't trust you should not be trusting your own taste. Bob, you said too. It's your taste that you cannot trust. Because it just gets you in the same spot and position over and over and over. If it's the same thing over and over again, you find yourself on Twitter or Instagram bitching about who you're dating, I wonder what the problem is.
Isn't that the definition of insanity? See, Nage,
Am I better now?
this is funny because before I started recording on this laptop a few months ago, they used to always get on my ass because I was the one freezing. But now, the past few episodes, it's been these two motherfuckers. So I'm taking joy in this, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. This is
Don't say
hilarious.
these two. I barely lag up like that.
No, you lagged a couple times.
Like once, and you still be having your moments too, Bobby. Shut your mouth.
Nah, champ. Nah, champ.
Nage, get your man's because he
Nah, champ. You lagged a couple times the past recent episodes.
One time. Okay,
Yeah.
one time.
One time. All right, Lauren Hill. 2 times.
Well, Nage, you have something to say on the topic?
That was God. No, but I definitely agree with what you said about women should date men and not niggas. You're definitely right because my best friend was saying that the other day, so I agree. You're definitely right. And then they wouldn't have to bash the women about the things that they don't like. But me personally, I feel as though men really shouldn't comment on what women do. Like, that's their business.
In terms of what?
In terms of whatever they want to do, that's their business. Like,
can you give an example? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I need an example.
Whatever they please to do, and men shouldn't feel as though like, oh, you shouldn't mess with a girl because she does this or because she does that. Y'all don't really know what makes them react. Is what I'm basically trying to say, I guess. Like,
well,
what was done to them first to make them react to how they acted?
Are you referring to men and women who are in relationships with each other, who are dating?
No, just period. Like men who just, you see a woman and you think just, oh, because she hangs with this group of females or because she hangs around girls and she does this when she's out or she's doing that just makes her this type of girl. You're just labeling her. I feel as though girls should be able to do what they want. Like,
I think everyone should have control.
Like birds of a feather shouldn't really flock together because not all girls do what other girls do, basically. Like, you know, just because one friend do it, that don't mean the other friend do it.
Everyone has a right to do what they want. Just don't be surprised if you are in a bad place or you're in a place you're not comfortable with or satisfied with.
Because how you're carrying yourself in the situation.
Exactly, yeah. So Bobby, he could go, and Hashim, whoever, they could go date a Shaniqua or something who hangs out with gangbangers and all that. That is their business. I'll say, yo, just to let you know, this is going on. This is normally, to me, this is not you. Just be safe. Otherwise, you've grown. Hold up, Bobby. You're not actually doing this. Relax. But I will pray for them. I'll have their best interest in mind as long as they're not being self-destructive. But otherwise, they're free to make their own choices. I just put it out there so that way it's in their mind.
You put it out there, they're like, yo, you can't control my life? What you know? And then you like you said, you just pray. Yeah, go ahead.
You're right, but that's from weak-minded people who are not able to, you know, take constructive criticism from their friends or, you know, other people's opinion. Some people feel like people are trying to control them when they're really not. They're just trying to give you a little insight.
Yeah,
that's bars.
I think a lot of the issues with that is just like people are going to judge you off of what they see and what they believe the perception of you is to them. So if their experience with you is how you are around your friends or around your homegirls or homeboys, and you act like a certain way or whatever, that isn't doesn't vibe with them, then that's the perception that they're going to have of you. Whether it's true or not,
because that's how they met you.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it's true or not doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it does matter, but it's not going to matter to their reality, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, they only people can only see what they know or what they think they know. And, you know, people are going to make their own perceived notions or judgments. So it's really up to you to decide who you around and how you are when you're around them. You know, so, but Hashim, before you turn into RoboCop, what was you saying, brother?
Bro, that was like 2 topics ago, man. I completely forgot.
So what's your feedback on this? What's your take on this?
Bro, I barely know what we're talking about.
Gender war and talking about when Nasia was saying how, like, for example, men should not have a say in what women do. Did I have that right? Or I forgot what the actual statement was.
If it was that, I feel like everything's all opinionated because either it could go either way. Men can't have say what women do. Women can't have say what men do. But if it's somebody that you trust and it's your friend or your family that's looking out for you, then like be open to what they're saying because they're looking through a different perspective than what you got your blinders on. You're not seeing everything that they're seeing from the outside.
Right.
It also depends on who it is, though, too.
But that's why I said
what they're saying.
You know your friends and you know your family and you know how they've acted in different situations. Especially if you know them for years. I also want to talk about how quickly people make friends, and I don't think that's a necessarily good thing. But back to how Wale said because Bobby looked confused. If you make like I've always hear like girls go to a club, they meet somebody in the bathroom. All right, that's my best friend now. It's mind blowing to me, but
guys don't do that.
But back to Wale, what Wale was saying, how like you need to see people in different situations to really know their true character. You can't really get that in like one night. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said like if you're listening to somebody that you know for like a day, rather than somebody that you grew up with and seeing you through all different situations, you seen them through all different situations. Their opinion might weigh heavily more. Their opinion might be heavier than the other person's opinion just because they know you. They have the possibility of knowing you better. Not necessarily that they know you better, but it's high chance. That's where I was going with that.
Does Wale, do you have any like going into 2024? Do you have anything you're looking forward to, whether it's a game, a movie, or just personally, any resolutions you might have, or goals that you're willing to share? Because I know people like to kind of keep certain stuff to themselves.
I mean, to be general about it, my New Year's resolution and going to everything I do is just be more disciplined and focused. So, like, again, with like for example, editing, I want to really discipline myself to bang out a lot of edits for the podcast and other things. And there's other stuff I'm not gonna say now because I'm just gonna do it rather than talk about it. But get back into certain things and focus in on it because I always have the ideas thinking about it in my head, fantasizing about it, but just not executing. I want to get into real estate with my pops, whatever that looks like, either renting a place out, or Airbnb it, whatever.
Be careful with the Airbnb. We remember Hashim's Airbnb.
Yeah. But that's still one of the things to think about and work towards. Yeah, that's the resolution so far. But just more discipline and focus, you feel me? And execution on what I want to do. Really put time into myself. And I'd say be less lackadaisical with my money. And when I say that, I mean like people want to have all these events and trips and whatnot. Some people, some close friends and family might even ask for some money. I need to be strict with my shit and say no. I gotta tell you to find some other way. And the trips and all that, I'm saying, yo, this is great. It's gonna be hard 2024 because that's when I turn 30 and a whole bunch of other people turn 30. And, everyone's gonna want to do a whole bunch of shit. But I'm gonna have to like trip the fat there. But I gotta start saying no to a lot of these things and give time to myself.
That's some strong stuff.
Yeah, that's good stuff to. But you gotta also be disciplined about all that stuff too.
Yeah,
so that's
basically. Basically,
it's all within.
What about you, Bobby?
So, in terms of experiences, I'm going to Dreamville Festival.
Keep going. Keep talking.
Okay. I'm going to Dreamville Festival. You know what I'm saying? Cole is Hashim and I's favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? Cole World.
Yeah,
It's gonna be my
Cold
second
World.
time. I wasn't able to go this past year because I wasn't in the financial position to do so. But I'm going back this upcoming year, so I'm looking forward to that trip. I'm looking forward to trying to travel more because especially late 20s now. You know what I'm saying? I really value traveling more. It don't have to necessarily be the most extravagant places, but why are you raising your hand?
Pick on me. I just want to ask a question. I got a question.
What's your question, sir?
Have you been outside the country?
I have one time.
Oh, Jamaica. Yes.
Jamaica from 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
But like I want to go back there if possible because like we was only there for 3 days. It was COVID restricted still because it was back in 2021. Like I want to go when it's nice and open, longer trip. You know what I'm saying? Better vibes, all that shit. So I'm yearning for that. Beyond the fun stuff, kind of piggybacking off of what Wale said, I definitely want to be more disciplined and more intentional when it comes to my time in terms of doing certain things creatively that I want to do and put out there. I'm not going to say everything like Wale said because like certain stuff, you just want it to just happen and people will see it when they see it. But also one of a big resolution or goal or vision, I like to say, I like vision more than goal, is the growth of this podcast. Continue to grow this because, I it's always one of the highlights of the week, at least for me. I can't speak for Wale or Hashim, but it's always one of the highlights of the week. I think we've done pretty good work this year with the podcast, with different topics and having different guests. Have one for this one, obviously, having more special guests in the future, doing more interviews possibly, hopefully doing more meetups, personal meetups, because I think having in-person episodes does wonders for us as well in terms of numbers. So growing it exponentially in that too, I think would be great. But yeah, and then personally, just working out consistently and just being more the best version of Bobby, so to speak. So yeah, I put it like that.
I more consistent haircuts in that rotation, bro. Because you be
Brother,
looking
I
good.
literally just got a haircut last
Hey,
night, and
hey,
none of you
Bobby,
niggas said nothing, and I'm tight right now.
Just save your money, bro. You look clean.
Thank you.
I still until you get the haircut that I tell you to get.
Bro, what is this?
Let me see the side. Is a fade?
Yes.
All right, man. You look good then.
Like,
This guy, y'all, I can't.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I just talk about your haircut now, right? You look good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't go every 5 months, right, Wale?
Listen, you made the change now. Let's see if you're consistent.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, save your money, King. Save your money.
I'm
Don't worry about what he's saying.
I'm not messing with y'all. Dej, what is some of your resolutions and visions and goals for 2024?
My
you're willing to share.
For 2024, I'll be finishing school. So I should be done with that in May.
For what was it for?
Medical billing and coding.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey, say that again. The plane flew by me.
Medical billing and coding.
Oh. Damn.
That's what I like to hear, fam. That's what I like to hear.
Yes, I should be done with that in May. But my number one goal is just healing, traveling more, and being more positive. Don't always think to the negative first, because I'm big on that. I'm a Virgo, so I overthink life in itself. And then what happened? Hold on, wait.
Here we go. Wale, see?
What happened?
Wale, what's your sign, Wale?
Nesh.
What's your sign?
I'm gonna put you on something. I don't believe in the signs thing. So when you said the Virgo thing, I had a sigh. I'm like,
we have a thing on the show with signs.
I overthink everything.
Are you saying that because your sign is that? Was that what you know about yourself?
No, that's honestly me. Period. I literally.
Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you.
That's real life me. Yeah, I don't want to overthink life and then think negatively. If I'm gonna overthink it, I want it to be positive thoughts, think positively. I don't want to overwhelm myself with negativity and negative thoughts. That's all.
Amen.
I want to be positive, travel more, make more money. That's it. That's the
Amen.
goal for 2024.
Do you have a spot specifically you want to travel to?
I want to take my daughter to Bluey. They open a Bluey in Australia in August. Bluey, it's a show. It's like
Oh, Bluey.
Yes.
Oh, dead.
They're opening a little theme park, and I took her to Pepper this year for her birthday. So now she likes Bluey. So I think that would be mad dope to take her to Australia and take her to Bluey for her birthday. So
Wait,
that's my number one thing to do.
hold on. I have concerns, guys. You said Australia?
Yes.
Okay, look,
Nah, time out.
What's wrong with Australia?
Nah, listen.
What's wrong with Australia?
Besides the giant spiders,
Listen.
We lost. We don't know what's going on in Australia.
Australia is different. You're going to see things over there you never seen in your life. I promise you.
See, that's the thing. I don't mind. I just want to see a few kangaroos and stuff like that.
You're gonna see a lot more than kangaroos.
You're gonna be some mutants over there. Mutant
Kangaroos.
spiders, all types of shit.
You ever seen an anime? You're gonna see half of what the imagination is in Australia.
Yeah.
Don't go see Bluey. Don't listen to these.
I was about to say, don't distract me. I'm just there for Bluey.
Come back
trying to make
us.
sure you and the baby safe. Hey, just
come
safe.
back to us nice and safe. All right. I mean,
okay, yes.
I'm not gonna lie. Australia sounds cool, but at the same time, when I be thinking about the big ass spiders, I don't know. I feel like
spiders they have and stuff.
The number one place that I will never go to is Australia. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
Damn.
I'm not doing it. They got too many weird stuff and shit going on over there. I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Okay. Do you see this? I'm good. Nage, have fun. Make sure the babies are safe. I'm not.
I want to take her to Australia. I think it will be fun.
I'm gonna support you from afar. Nope, not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm being honest.
I think that we're being conditioned by the things we've seen on social media about Australia. Okay. That's not like an everyday thing. Maybe kangaroos.
I'm going to go to Australia for us. Because you want to go to Australia clearly as much as I do. So I'm going for us.
Thank you. I respect it. Thank you. And show these fools that it's normal.
Exactly. I'm going to let them know. I was safe. I didn't see nothing.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, when they don't come back here with 3 bites on you and all that. Right? Hashim, you talking all this big shit. You ain't going to Australia, buddy. I know
it's not. It's not in the plan for 2024.
Oh, wow.
I think if I could survive mosquitoes in Jamaica, I should be fine.
True.
They're not like those are different and they big.
Listen, hey, Hashim, what is your resolution, visions, goals, all that for 2024?
That's with it, brother.
Well, you said some of it for the podcast, see it and grow, reach out to more people. Me personally posting more on TikTok for this page.
On your page, that would be great too.
On my personal page?
Yes, sir. People love you. Hashim, you has him.
I just don't have the energy for it, honestly. The interactions, like I'll post, but to have the interactions after, it's just
just post. Just post.
You don't need, I'll handle the interaction. Just post. That's all.
My manager, Kurt. But
I need 10%.
For like more and more personal, it's 400 miles, at least 400 miles run. Gym consistently, meditate consistently. Financial goals, but like budget.
Have you started meditating, or you're trying to start it in 2020?
I've been meditating on and off for the past when I graduated 2017. Around.
Have you seen that it like helps you in a calming sense? Like, is there anything that triggers you to meditate, or do you just try to do it on a regular basis?
I just try to do it on a regular basis. One, just to decrease stress, and just to even if when I'm about to go down, to just like reminisce about everything that happened during the day and just decrease stress, calm myself down before I go to bed, pretty much. But yeah, go on trips, deepening bonds, like with friends, family, girlfriend, and yeah, travel around. You know, I got, like Wale said, there's a lot of 30th birthdays happening next year. Budgeting. If I ain't making it, sorry, but
Right,
be there in spirit.
Type
right,
shit.
exactly.
I'll be an Australian spirit, goddess.
Huh.
I got one more last one. For 2024
God.
to
Smiling.
finally verse Bobby in a 1v1 that he's been
You've been ducking
rematch
smoke for
in a
years.
rematch because I already beat him the first
all
time.
right. All right, that's your resolution. Got it. All right.
Yeah, I'm on Wale in 1v1 too.
He don't
Now
hoop.
he's trying to rush me too. I'm on Wale in 1v1 Street Fighter.
Okay, that can be arranged.
Yeah,
We could film both of them. We could film both of them. I promise you. This man moved to a whole different state to avoid the smoke. But now all of a sudden, oh what?
I was gonna say for Nage, I was gonna say for her, I asked her a question saying, what shit. Oh, this is actually advice. So on your podcast, right? Try to make sure you stay on topic because sometimes you get excited and off tangent, and then you don't know where you at, and then the edit, the video or whatever it is you're recording becomes 30 minutes to like an hour and a half long. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, Hashim.
But yeah, I hope everybody for 2024 have a successful, prosperous, healthy. If you get rich, boom, get rich too. All of us get rich. And travel a lot, and I hope you guys hit your goals.
And stay healthy.
Yeah,
I'm rich. I'm rich in
healthy.
spirit already, brother.
I mean, yeah, and hope it stays that way. Yeah, but as we wrap up, if you guys want to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, what else we got? Bars. Ooh. If you want to follow us on individual page, we'll put the handles down here, somewhere on the screen. If you might be a special guest, like one we have right now, just reach out to any one of us or the Instagram page.
And if you want to debate with our special guests too on future episodes, let us know. Because I know some people are like, oh, I want that special guest on my episode because I got things to say. We've gotten things like that in the past, believe it or not. But yeah, feel free, reach out.
Oh, always, definitely. I have no problem. I told Junior anyways when I wrote him like, oh yes, I'm feeling. I told him earlier like, oh, I'm so excited. I've been excited all day.
Thank you, Shanasia, for being a special guest on this
No, thank you for having me. You guys were amazing.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
you gotta have us on your episodes too, on your podcast. Just
Oh no, I definitely will. We will love y'all. Y'all sound like y'all good to have conversation with. So yes, it will be good topic time.
We're reasonable people. Reasonable people.
For the most part.
Okay, and I like that. I like that,
Oh, by the way, if anybody sees this and you have your own podcast and you want to do a podcast collab with HBCU, let us know. DM us on Instagram, HBCU3, or you can DM us individually. Let us know. We are open to collabing as well. But on that note, we bid adieu to 2023. Welcome 2024. Y'all be safe, be easy. Don't get too drunk on New Year's Eve. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.